From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your afternoon update. Your weekend weather update is made possible by Caltrans District 2.
Hey folks, good afternoon. Hope you had a nice Sunday so far. I'd say the weather as a whole is just about cooperating. The cool down has begun. Widespread 90s are the story right now. Not triple digits, right? Notably, that's the trend, right? The trend is your friend if you're tired of those really hot conditions. And we're still definitely hot today, don't be mistaken. But, you know, lower 90s in Siskiyou County, upper 80s from Modoc County down to the eastern mountains, and of course those 90s in the valley. That's definitely not triple digits, right? So, yeah, like I said, trend is your friend. We're going to continue this over the next several days as well. It's only downwards from here in terms of those temperatures. Now, do want to mention the smoke here because that's kind of one of the X factors we've been talking about. Eastern Humboldt County, the Boise fire, that thing has been the rager, right, for lack of a better term here over the last couple of days. That smoke will continue to filter east as it continues to expand over the next few hours. Notice in southern Siskiyou County, northern portions of Trinity County, maybe even filtering into northern portions of, out towards Shasta County. Also, we have some fires up in Oregon. That smoke filtering south into eastern Siskiyou County, Modoc County. So yeah, we kind of have a double whammy up there, but besides that, I think it filters out relatively quickly, and then we just kind of get left with a sort of haze out there. Also do want to mention the Park fire still has some steam coming off of it here. Of course, it's not completely 100% under control, but it's definitely not what it used to be. So right now, the Boise fire is the main one out here in eastern Humboldt County that will continue to shoot off those plumes over the next couple of days here, just kind of meandering through Monday, Tuesday, maybe into the midweek as well. Now, there is good news here in terms of the air moisture content, right? The fire conditions as a whole coming up over the next couple of days. Looks like we're improving in terms of those conditions, first of all, out there in Humboldt County, but also here in the valley and portions east as well, which of course is usually where the highest fire potential typically lies, right, for lack of a better term. So, of course, we can take a look at the futurecast air moisture content. You can see what I'm talking about. So out here, eastern Humboldt County really not doing too shabby out there, all things considered. So that's a good news for, our firefighters out there, help put that thing under control. Now, the valley up here south of Wairika, eastern mountains, in the Modoc County, we're still talking the relative humidity values that are a little bit lower than we'd like. So, yeah, we're definitely a little bit drier. But as we head through tonight and into tomorrow, well, hey, the temperatures start going down. Relative humidity values, as a result, do kind of go up, right? So check this out. By this time tomorrow, we're only in the green to yellow category out here across the area. Definitely an improvement here as we head over the next several days for those fire weather conditions. And then it only gets better from there, right? I really see some pretty good signs as we head through Tuesday, Wednesday, and also in terms of the temperatures, right? So yeah, there's finally some good news, at least holistically, here on the horizon in the North State. So let's take a look here across the area at those temperatures here, because I think that's the main story, right? Temperature trend downwards. Of course, Mike was talking about this as early as Thursday, but now that we can actually see it, it's kind of becoming real, right? We're starting to see it ping on the 7-day forecast here. We can go out to Trinity County, see what we have out there, because, of course, that's where it's relevant, right? So there you go, widespread 80s and 90s for today. Sure, right? We can deal with that, but hey, check it out here. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Trend, generally speaking, it's downwards, right? Towards next weekend, I might be talking to you about lower 90s, upper 80s out there. Hopping across over to the coast, it's the same story. You even get in on the cooling trend just a little bit. Notice, lower to mid 60s. That actually goes down by the end of the week there. So it's kind of a statewide, or at least northern statewide, cool down there, right? Definitely a welcome trend out here. Head a little further inland, and you're not getting much higher than I'd say about mid 80s for the next 7 days or so. Yeah, so those triple digits, pretty much out of here for the foreseeable future. Hopping over to Siskiyou County, it's the same story, right? We're going to be in the upper 80s, lower 90s for tomorrow, and then it's just 80s all across the board here from Mount Shasta City all the way towards next weekend. A very nice and elongated cooling trend. That really is the best way to put it too, by the way. We're not just talking a 1 or 2 day cooling trend and then back to triple digits. This looks like it's going to stick around for at least a good 5 to 7 days. Pretty much all across the area. A little gusty out here in Modoc County as well, with those winds out of the west-southwest. Generally speaking, though, we'll be about in the mid-80s there for our Monday. Certainly no Monday blues in sight here. A fantastic way to start our work week. Eastern Mountains, Plumas County, Lassen County, same story. Hey, let's take Susanville, for example. 89 here for tomorrow, but yeah, mid-80s, that's the story for the widespread future, right? All the way towards the next 7 days. Of course, the valley, you're still going to be the temperature winners, right? You're still going to be the hottest out there as is typical, but we're not going to be talking much more than I'd say about 90, 92, upper 80s here for the next several days. Looking pretty good out there here across the North State for the next 5 to 7.